Hey guys, Ryan here. Welcome to American Truck Simulator, Winter Edition. Today we're running a bunch of soda ash down to Lamar, Colorado from Cheyenne. I just picked up this job and I just got going. And this will also be my fourth attempt of recording this because, well, the first time I recorded it, everything went flawlessly except they said that I kept messing up my sentence structure. A second time, combination of messed up my sentence structure, plus it was also thundering and whatnot up. And the third time, the video ended prematurely. Otherwise, it was perfect. So here's the fourth time. So this series will have one episode a week, and it's going to be primarily winter-based until maybe early spring, and the series will end. And then when the school year gets going, keep in mind I don't go to school, but I just use that when school comes back as a calendar date. When the school year starts back up, then another series might come out. So we are running. I already told you what we were running. I don't know why I was going so fast. Thank the Lord for the rest stop. So I am running the winter mod, or I should say winter mods. This is also the stock 389. That is anime wrap. So yes, just to make it known now, this series is not made for children. I am not going to sacrifice my interests to make it fair for everyone. This channel is about, well, when it comes to this series, it's about me interacting with my viewers and having a grand old time. I'm not gonna let kids see what's on the hood. So there will be an age cap on this. But no. It is up to YouTube to do as they please. I'm not trying to be fair, I'm not trying to be unfair either. I'm just not going to stoop down to a level of being fair, not driving what I like to drive. Because that's what makes the game to me. Anyway, on to the topic at hand. So this is the winter mod. The last 3 attempts of recording this had snow going. So we will get snow going around noon. I can shift up another gear. The truck, it is a 4x2, so there's only 1 powered axle and 2 unpowered axles. Obviously, one of the unpowered axles has to turn the truck. Otherwise, this truck would be like a tank and I could go as fast as I wanted. Anyway. The goal for this episode is to get up to the next level, which is level 12. And hopefully, I know I'm kind of all over the road, I apologize for my sucky driving. And then also get the chassis up to a 4x6. And the sun actually rises from down there? That's cool. Never noticed that. I've been using this mod all day, and I've gone through almost 3 days. Anyway, where is a gas station? That is my question. Is there a gas station along the route to make my life easier? No. Dang it. I'm not going to divert into Denver for a gas station. I'm not going to divert here. There is no entrance there. However, I might actually take that gas station. Just because it's along the route. And also it ain't too far from the highway. Back it down one more notch. Because it's, in my mind, it should still be relatively fresh now. So I would also want to keep it slower because also people might be idiots out on the road and cause accidents. Maybe there's already been an accident and now there's sudden traffic. The engine sound is actually the cat pack from Z Mods, of which you can find not only his cat sound pack on the Steam Workshop, you can also find his Cummins N14, his Detroit DD16, or DD60. You can also find windshield wiper sounds and road noise. It's early morning, so you won't be able to hear it as well because everyone and their twin cousin is deciding to use the highways instead of being smart people and use the back roads after it being snowing. But after having snowed, but I guess it's plowed. Even though it doesn't look plowed, it looks horrible. I mean, I've seen road conditions worse than this. Don't get me wrong, I've seen some very fucked up roads. Roads that are like semi-compacted gravel with potholes and snow. You don't even know the potholes are there until your tire blows out. I've also seen roads that are like this, but they're completely buried. My dad can give you horror stories for years ago. I would say that this is a better road. This is what I would call a horrible road out here in Ohio. It's been plowed, but people have been driving on it since the last time a plow came through. So it's got these ruts. It's also going to be a lot more slippery since now we got the sun beating down on the snow, so that's going to cause some melt. And that's going to worsen road conditions as well, which is why I'm going 40 and a 60. I'd rather get there in one piece, and the load in one piece, and the trailer in one piece, obviously. Medics, can you please reach over? Thank you. I'd rather get everything and myself there in one piece and be late than be on time and wrecked. Or never showing up. My logic is sound. I really do need that gas station soon. I have a 220 gallon tank on board, so That's 110 gallons on each side. There's 2 fuel tanks on each side, which is how I'm getting that math. One tank would be completely empty by now, and the other tank would be running on dregs. How far out am I from that stop? Not too far. Not too far, but it'll be close. I will say that it will be close. I should have topped up when I left the garage. Alright, it's 10:04. We're gonna go back into here. Gameplay, and then we're gonna slam the snow on. Because I'm in control of the weather forecasts on my save. And then we'll just pretend that I'm not paying attention, the weather's not going yet. On the rear axles, there's the Dynamics Heavy Duty tires. The reason why I went those is because logically I would want the deeper tread for more grip. On the front, I have the not the standard dynamics that you get at level 1 when you can buy a truck for the first time, but the next one up that's not modded. There is the snow. Now you got the melt, freshly fallen snow. Actually, I don't need that. Actually, I might need it because reasons. I do like what they did with the snowfall effect and the side of the wipers. Y'all will have to see when we stop, unless you already have the mod. Really like what they've done. So as I was saying, you got the snow melt from the couple of hours of sun. You got the freshly fallen snow. Yeah, that's the recipe for disaster. As I see one happen right. And what the? You fucking idiot. Of course, as I'm about to cause another one. Anyway, of course. Someone ran-ended one. I'll take that detour. We might as well make use of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna forego that one. I'm also gonna use my engine brake a lot to slow down. Yeah, it's still lit. There's still a little bit of light, so y'all might be able to see it well. But I got big, beefy tires on the back. Okay, that's the next step up, too. Actually, no, okay. I need to be in this lane. That would cause an accident in real life. Or at least, I should say, almost cause one. I need this lane because I'm going to be turning right here in a bit to go to the gas station, go to the fuel station. And then from there, I will be fueling up and then headed out via the roundabout. Actually, I might be able to forego the roundabout as a whole. like I said, I'd rather be late and in one piece than not. Then use my brakes to slow down the rest of the way and come to a stop. And well, since we're going to be going at slower speeds, I don't need it as bad. So maybe step it down. And you can see what they did with all the rain just, or all the snow just falling. The wiper sounds you're hearing are actually from Z-mods. I am so used to going at speed and making these turns gradually. And also if I go slower, then I won't burn as much fuel. And these guys can be as annoying as they want, because I'm going 21 into 55. Safety and fuel economy. That is my concern, more than making sure that everyone can get to work on time. In fact, I'm more concerned about getting the shipping container to people's works safely than I am all these execs and bankers and Quakers and whatnot going to work and on time. And that is why we slow down beforehand as they take out the stop sign. So distracted with the gas station, I ain't paying attention. It slows down. Alright. The sun's gonna start setting here soon, even though it's the AMs. The sun's gonna start setting soon, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and make as much time as safely as possible while it's still daylight. Which means we might be delivering in the dark. Like how I picked up in the dark. Alright, let's see if I can spin myself around. If I can avoid some of that mileage, that'd be great. This otherwise posted, it says 35. And you slowly guide her in. And now we wait. You can be a dumbass only one. We got until maybe 3:30 in the afternoon. So we'll be delivering right as it gets dark. Right as it begins to get dark. Because it'll be 2:24. Merge, am I clear over? Because I can't see my dome. Yes, I am. No engine brake, then I'm gonna use it anyway because to avoid an accident, the engine brake is needed to help slow the vehicle down without causing accidents or injuries. I know I just sped up a lot, but if I keep her at 34 and a 45, that should be good enough. What I'm doing is I'm allowing the truck to go to as fast as it wants in a certain gear. That's not fast enough, I'll try another gear. So like right now I'm at 45, 34 is close enough. I ain't pushing buttons with nature, I ain't challenging nature, I ain't even challenging the nature of the road. I'm just going nice and easy because the nature of the road is idiots. Everyone's an idiot. And one of the fundamental rules of driving in the United States, everyone's an idiot. I think this is good enough for crossing the highway. What I'm actually gonna do, what's your speed limit? Again, slow and steady wins the race. For those of y'all who are taking driver's ed, this might be a good pointer as well. $55. So whatever gear gives me the fastest in the 40s is as fast as I'll go. Now 75. So I'll go 55 just to be on the safe side. Step it up. Listen, buddy, you can be an idiot all you want. I'm going 75 on icy roads and whatnot. You're definitely, knowing the AI that you are, they're gonna back end someone. But then again, the AI just travels along the path and they're like omega brakes. They'll stop on a dime if they have to. They just gradually slow down to simulate gradual braking, realistic braking. Either player don't have that ability. That would be nice. So, I might as well give a channel update while I'm at it. Next week, so I'm recording this the day of the 15th of October. So, next week, in relativity to my work schedule, which begins on Sunday, if I have a truck to unload, because I unload trucks part-time. And I get to drive a forklift while I'm doing it. Anyway. Next week I get paid, so down below you'll find a link to a Facebook group. If you go to that group, you can vote on the first train set that I will be reviewing for this channel for 2021. There are 5 options, because option 6, there's originally 6, but option 6, which is an N-scale Kato train set, doesn't come out until New Year's Eve, as far as that goes. The reason why I'm reviewing train sets is train sets soon are going to have humongous sales. So I kind of want to also help the person with a budget, the modeler with a budget, or just a person who has a Christmas tree and wants a decent train to go around it. Who also has a budget, find a decent train set. Now I know that some of the prices that we're looking at might seem obscene when I say them. Most of the N-scale sets I'm looking at are upwards of $180 at the cheapest. Though I will give Kato, the manufacturer of the 3 N-scale choices, some credence. With the freight set, which is one of the options, you get a fairly decent loop of track, a very, very well built locomotive, 6 freight cars, and the locomotive itself, I literally priced the engine by itself, new from the factory, it costs $100. The freight car pack is another $50, and the track pack is another $60. So if you take that all into account, $200 ain't that bad. The Cheyenne E8, which is another option, it consists of 2 cab cars and a power car, so it's a 3-car set. You also get a decent loop of track, and the Cheyenne is already pretty much expensive, as expensive as they get, $186. The Amtrak set was literally just a Amtrak locomotive and 3 coaches, the double-deck coaches, not anything else. So, not the double decks, not the new Horizon, whatever they're calling the new almost rising cars now. Clear to merge over, yes, fine. Next -9 looks like a grain train. Anyway, there is also some other scales, like the Bachmann Thoroughbred set. That is something else you can vote on, as well as 2 00 or 176 scale sets. One of them I intend to, even if I get it first, save it until Christmas, and then the other one will be saved just for, can be reviewed almost immediately. I'm hesitant to get any one of those because one of them again has a legitimate reason. The other one has bias behind it. I have a model train collection myself, and I want my GS4 to grow another 2 or 3 coaches before I get that set. Don't get me wrong, I mean, having bias is okay. And that is why we keep our wipers going. Let's see if I can get us out of this situation. Like, I didn't even notice the brake lights until it was already too late. And I was watching the road, and you could see it, I was going nice and slow and whatnot. Alright, let's check up on the trailer. We got 1% damage, 6% damage on the rig, 0% on the cargo. I'd rather pay for my equipment. I own the chassis as well. Buddy, you're about to hit me again. I wonder if the light just suddenly changed and everyone just backed up. But, okay. And that in ATS is how you get out of an accident. You pay a couple of fines, and you just back up. One thing I wish ATS could simulate is the wheels actually locking up too. That'd be cool. So speed limit is 35, we're gonna go 25. Alright, as fast as gear 9 will allow me to go. Chap is speed 25. And I have no bounds about going as slow as I need to. That's good enough for me. And now we can shift up another gear. Or 2. Now that we're about to make our delivery, I'm gonna actually kill the snow right off. Like I said earlier in the video, I'm in control of the weather forecast in this version. So, we kill it. Say that we're getting a little bit of a break. Now, the wise thing to do would be to back it down a bit more because now the sun's beating on that freshly dropped snow and whatnot. What? Okay, I don't care about what the customer wants on time. I care about getting there safely. If the customer says it's late, it's on time. At least his cargo doesn't have 1% damage. And thank God I'm in charge of the trailer. The chassis, not the container. It's like now they're in the. You don't even get to turn off your lights anymore. You just have them on and they stay on. Okay, it's a. Never mind. And gently round this curve. I'm gonna see if there's a snowplow mod. I might also check Pingus Pete. I'm using wheel resistance. And yes, I do talk to myself while I drive sometimes. So I just find it really helpful to verbally say what I'm doing, even if it's in a little mumble. I won't need all that space. No stop sign, but I'm going to treat it as if there is one anyway. That is something that I think SES should add. Just on a real quick topic as we park up and whatnot. Day length and seasons. I know that FS is adding it. FS has in Farming Simulator, not Flight Simulator. I know that FS22 is coming with the base game. It's been around since 17 as a mod. I just think that'd be cool for ATS. And also realistic weather, like maybe don't have it implemented to actually show a tornado, but be like when Oklahoma and Texas come out, right? Have like the little thing that pauses you and is like, you are being hit by a tornado, you're going to receive such and such damage. And you will be towed to the nearest shop. I mean, I think that would be cool. Or even if they did, see it showed it coming up close to the highway, pauses, says you're impacted by the tornado and something like that. Sure. And then you can, and then have your insurance and whatnot pay it off too. You make an insurance claim and have to buy like a new truck or, you know, you add your own ideas. But I think having seasons would be cool. Big old tires. Now, if you dare say I'm late, I will literally take this truck and trailer with container on top before y'all get a chance to unload it, and we're gonna head back up to Wyoming. As slowly and safely as possible. y'all can. Yes, that is sarcasm. Because I know that some people don't know what sarcasm is and takes everything literally. Real quick, because I said we were gonna get a quick break. Gameplay. Slam it. When it allows. Level 13 workhorse. Nice. I'm thinking I focus more on long distance. After I get that, then I get my next hazardous license, taking explosives, just in time to, then I get these three. New upgrades available. Please be 6x4s. 6x4s would be amazing. Yes! And a spoiler. Oh, dude, no. You're giving me a spoiler? That shit's definitely going on my truck. Definitely going on my truck. I'm gonna take it that everyone else is doing nice. I know that's not true. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick one lucky truck. Mine. And I'm gonna add that powered axle. New upgrades available. Oh yeah, I also do have some Pinga mods. 53 foot, I unlocked low loaders. Nice. That would be really helpful. I'm saying a $50,000 loan. Truck manager. Now, I don't care who gets mad about me constantly calling out the trucks and whatnot. Safety is a priority. So, okay, you look there? That's what the axle is now. Add that powered axle. I'm actually going to work on this a bit more too. First up, powered axle. Now I heard that I got a new side skirt. You mind showing it? Oh, nice. I actually like that. And had to sneeze. A new bumper type. Chrome large. And sure. Let's go with that. Side skirts, exclusive side fairings. I don't see. Oh, it has the rubber bits. No, I don't need the rubber bits. Cascadia. Running the anime trailer. You are getting the 6x4 because safety is number 1. And arrow painted. Nice. I'm not gonna add any more arrow to the truck than the front bumper already adds. Now I can get rid of the thing and add that back. Daytime running lights are still there. Okay. I'm not gonna have aerodynamics on this particular truck. However, another one will have aerodynamics. Let's add some beacons because I know that eventually you're gonna start hauling some stuff. Western Star 49X. Old Faithful. SBA 200 gal. Anything new on the bumper? Yeah, everything's unlocked, but from here it is ended. From here, level 14. Looks like nothing else. That sun's gonna be bright. So that only leaves me and my Peterbilt. Where be the closest shop? Nowhere, so what am I gonna do? Yes. That's Viper's Pete right there. What are you hauling there, bub? You have an escort? And your little boy's extended. I would love to know what you're hauling in that picture, bub. See, it's... Alright. Now. That's our chassis, we own that. Truck configurator. We have that particular chassis option. New bumper. Standard flares. Oh. Nice. Why is this spoiler unlocked when I don't even get the choice to own it? Like, can that be explained to me? Unless it was for Viper's Pete. In which case, why? Chrome Sun Shield. Level 14. Chrome 2. Huh? Oh, it's either all chrome or chrome with plastic. And we got that powered axle on the rear? Yes, we do. Bitch. We call out the bank again. This time we go for that one. And then what we do is we go back here. We hit enter. And we be smart people and we give me the 6x4. And then we drop that. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna leave the episode here. We got two chassis. We got our two chassis. No, wrong again. Got our two powered axles. Apparently I was level 12. So we made level 13. Just a reminder to look down in the description and vote on the first train set. If you want to. You're gonna have to go through some storm updates and other things. Other than that, take care. See you next week here on ATS or the model train set review, whichever comes first. Take care, y'all.